Hey guys, Papa Pete back. It's time for another pickup video. This time I've gotten stuff off of some Facebook groups. I've also been back to Spin It Records in Moncton, New Brunswick. I've got stuff for my Atari collection. I've got stuff for my NES collection. I've got stuff for my Xbox collection. And my all-time favorite, I got stuff for my Intellivision collection. I can't wait to share it all with you guys. There's some absolutely amazing pickups here. Stick around.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to.
The first pickup I want to show you today, it was right out of the blue. Just the other day, I'm sitting there flipping through Facebook, and on a local buy and sell, they had this one cartridge for sale. It said $5. I think it was a Saturday night. A Sunday night. And I couldn't friggin' believe it. What it was, because I got it the next morning, was The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I didn't have this game. I was really happy to pick that up. Now, that being said, it was late on a Sunday night before Canada Day. And when I get up I messaged and said I'd take it. When I get up the next morning, she had changed all of her posts from $5 to $30. Well, I didn't pay $30 for it either. But I got a really good deal. I did pay half of $30. I put $15, which Canadian, I thought was a pretty good deal for a great game. It's just in perfect condition. Anyway, Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. What a great pickup. Last weekend I was also on a trip up to Moncton, New Brunswick, so when I'm up there I love to stop at some of the places, and I had a little bit more time to myself last Friday, so I even looked for some more different places. But the first place I stopped was actually just a Value Village, and sometimes it's sort of like a Goodwill. You find some things there once in a while, but I haven't had very good luck there. But I did find a copy of Little Big Planet for like $3. $3 Canadian, and it was the black label version. I see the greatest hits or the PlayStation hits or whatever it is version of it quite a bit, but this one is in excellent, complete condition, and I just thought it'd be a great pickup. I don't even have a PS3. I guess there is one upstairs. We've done the merger, so I guess I kind of do. But Little Big Planet, heard so much great about that game. Haven't played it. Can't wait to do so. Now, the next place that I stopped was one of my favorite places to stop in Moncton. It was Spin It Records. And we're back in Moncton again. Spin It Records, to check out, see if there's any great freaking Atari games here again today. I know there's still a few left. Hopefully they're still there. I don't know if they moved that much, so hopefully it gets a few more good pickups today. It's 35 degrees Celsius out, which is friggin' hot. That's 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Anyway, quite a change from the other side of the year here in Atlantic Canada. Usually it's 35 below, but anyway, 35 degrees above, that's 95 degrees. It's hot, but there's still no better time to go looking for games. Let's check it out. This time there's a few things that I'd seen before when I was up there. The last one, you saw some of the great Atari games I got there last time, and Xbox. So I was looking for some things, and the first thing I got isn't for me, but it's for a great guy. I picked him up for Dan of the Rebel Gaming Club, because you know how hard he's working. He's down to like 32 or 34 games for his complete Wii collection. And I found two of those titles right there at Spin It Records. So I picked him up a copy of Bratz Kids. Whatever. You gotta have every one, shovelware or not. But I also got him a copy of Resident Evil Archives. And they're in great shape. They're in really good shape. Complete manual. This looked all right, and just great to be able to find those. I looked at Dan's list. I looked through all the ones I had. These are the two I found. I'm always glad to try to help somebody like that complete an amazing collection like the Wii collection. The daunting task that must be, and to try to find them all. So he's down to that close. It's just almost thrilling. More thrilling for me to find those and be able to give them to Dan than it is to find games myself. Anyway, the next thing I did find is for my collection. It's for my Xbox collection, so I'm still working hard on that. Well into the 400s, pushing 500. It won't be too long before I cross the 500 mark. But I picked up a couple games that I'm not that familiar with. I had never really seen or heard of Scalar before. Now it looks like a dragon game, just sort of like a platform 3D adventure game. Nothing too special, but it goes for, you know, moderate price. Very not high. Nothing is too high, but definitely for what I got it for, I got a very good deal. And the other one I got, Sega title, and I love Sega titles. Worms Forts Under Siege. The Worms games, I had Worms Armageddon way back when. I can't even remember what system it was for. I think it was for the Dreamcast, actually. And I always loved the Worms games. They're fun to play one player, but they're really so much more fun to play two player. Very, very happy to add these two games to my collection. Scalar and Worms Forts Under Siege. Now the next pickups I got from Spin It Records are from that great big pile of Atari 2600 in box that they have there in stock. I'd love to be able to pick up all that I need. It's kind of neat though, because I have a lot of them, but all the ones that I need, but I just couldn't do it all at once, but I got a few more this time. And I got some smaller titles first because they treated me really well. First one I got was Kangaroo. I can remember this game being in the arcades and playing it a little bit. I never had it for the 2600 back in the day. This is the later Atari games. I don't have many of these. They don't bring a whole lot of memories back, but it's when they got more into the arcade titles. And this, complete in box, and it's in very good shape. It's open, but there's no tears. It's a little bit crushed, but just in really great shape. Happy to have it, and I got it for like $6. How do you beat that? The next one I got is another classic arcade title. I got Galaxian. Everybody loves Galaxian. I did play Galaxian quite a bit back in those days because it came out just as I sort of got old enough to be in high school and stopped playing video games for a few years while we went out and chased women and drank beer, but that's another story. Anyway, Galaxian, really happy to add that. That's a classic all-time bottom shooter. Just building from where Space Invaders started into games like this, and I wouldn't put it as high as like Phoenix or Mega Mania, which is one of my all-time favorite bottom shooters, but still, it's a great game. It was a very innovative game first day. Now the next game I picked up, again, is not a real expensive game. I'm not familiar with it at all, except for the fact that Midnight Magic is a pinball game. And I really do love pinball games. I always liked video pinball for the old video pinball for the Atari 2600, the regular one. And it wasn't a real fancy game, but I can remember playing it for a long time, really having a lot of fun with it. So, yeah, it was just so happy to see this. And again, this is an absolute mint condition. I could have got a sealed one for like $12, and I thought, what the blazes do I want that for? Because I can't open it up and play it. I want one that I can open up and play. So I bought this one. All the box is great, the manuals are great, the cart's great. Let's hope the game's great. I don't know. Anyway, very happy to add it to the collection. Okay, the next game I picked up is one of the only games left that I had when I was a kid that I've never been able to get and replace when I was older. And that, of all games, is M Network's International Soccer. This was a great game. It's a lot of fun. It's not expensive. But look on eBay. You can't even see it for sale in the box on eBay. It's very rare, very hard to come by. I don't understand why, but when I saw that for $8, $10, I had to grab it. Manual, disc, everything's there. It's in great shape. So this really narrows down my M Network collection as well. So I'm working on the Activision ones. I'm getting closer all the time. And I'm working on M Network. And I think I'm down to only 2 M Network games that I need now. Star Strike and He-Man, Masters of the Universe. So really, really happy to see this. Surprised to see it because I've been looking and I haven't been able to find it. International Soccer. If you haven't tried that, it's a lot of fun. Try it. My last pickup from Spin It Records is a game for my Activision collection. You know how much I love and how hard I'm trying to collect all the Activision games? Well, I don't see this one very often, that it's not quite a bit of money, and this one's in great shape. I got a copy of Frostbite. Beautiful condition. I did pay $40 Canadian for it, but that's okay. I was very happy to do so, given that the manual's in such good shape, the cartridge is in such good shape, and the box is ideal. It's a 30-year-old box, and it's in perfect condition. Absolutely pristine, mint, nah, but you know what? It's a lot better than a lot of the ones I have. So I was very, very happy to pick up this game. I've seen a lot of people do reviews, do little blurbs on Frostbite, where you jump on and you have to change the colors and build the blocks of the igloo and then get up and go into the igloo without being knocked off into the water. And it's supposed to be a really, really fun puzzle game. So I'm anxious to try it out. I have never played it. Anyway, Frostbite. One closer to the complete Activision collection. I'm almost down to under 10. I can't wait to get the rest of those. It's a real challenge and it's a lot of fun. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I had the opportunity to look around, had a few hours of my own on Friday afternoon up there at Moncton, and I went on Facebook to try to look for some places that I hadn't been to before. Some pawn shops that maybe I didn't know about, had some games, and I found one in Moncton called Moncton Pond, of all things. It was in-house. It wasn't very big. It was no bigger than my game room right here. But he had a lot of really neat things in there. And he and I sat and talked about games. He's about the same age as I was for quite a while. And it was a really good guy. He had told me a story about a bunch of NES cartridges that came into him with the manuals. And an old fella had found them in his attic. They had belonged to his son, and he wanted to get rid of them. And before the older gentleman brought them in, he took them all out of the boxes to be easier to carry and threw away the boxes and just brought in the carts and manuals. And I could have cried. But anyway, those are the type of things that happen, and that's why the boxes are pretty much harder to get than the cartridges nowadays. Complete in box really means something. But in the meantime, I did get the opportunity, and he gave me a really good deal on both these. He gave them to me like half price. A couple great games for my NES collection. First one I got was the all-time classic Prince of Persia. Beautiful manual, beautiful cartridge, really good price, not very easy to come by, and I played this for the computer like back in the days of the Commodore 64, I think it was, or the Amiga. But anyway, it might have even been the PC back in the 90s. But it's an all-time classic platformer, sort of adventure game. And I'm very, very glad to add this to my NES collection. And with the manual, that's just a bonus, but man, wouldn't it have been nice to have the box too. The other NES title that I picked up at Moncton Pond is one that I think I had seen before, but I really wasn't all that familiar with it. It's not really a game as much as it is just an animation tool, and it's called Videomation. This is obviously just for the collection. I probably won't be playing this a whole lot, but it did come with a beautiful manual. The label and the disc itself are in great, great condition. So, I mean, I got it for $10. So, how do you beat that? Videomation, just sort of an artistic thing for drawing and making pictures on the Atari, or on the NES. And, I don't know, just something really interesting and neat to have in the collection. Now, my last pickups for this video are some great Intellivision titles. Now, these, I found them from some connections on the Intellivision Invasion Facebook group. Luke and Gordy, thanks a lot for setting me up with these games. I'm so happy to get them. And let's open the box. I've been dying to open this box, but I wanted to do it right here on camera.
What do you think about Dig Dug? I don't know, but I do know that I like it. What do you think about Dig Dug?
All right.
I don't know, but I
Here we
do
go.
know that I like it.
First one I got, oh, Sears title. I love it. Sub Hunt. Sears Sub Hunt. 29 different ones. I'm really getting close now. There might be 10 that I still need. Always trying to pick them up. It's got the Telegames manual, the disc. Both overlays are there. Great shape. I love the Sears Super Video Arcade, Sears Telegames copies. Man, I just love picking these up, and this is in great shape. Next, another Sears title. Triple Action. A lot of people don't like this game too much. I love the biplanes, and I like the other two games. The tank game and the car game are good. I used to play them quite a bit when I was a kid, but man, that biplane game. I used to play it one player. You just send the thing going trying to shoot them, or just flying around and stalling the plane and doing tricks is fun. But two player, man, that's where it's at. And then to have the Sears Telegame version, just one more towards that complete set of 29. Oh, stuff falling out here. Check it out. Yeah, we got two overlays, the Sears Telegame box, and the cartridge right there. Super Video Arcade Triple Action. I love it. Oh wow, those are nice packaged, really nice too. Here's a game that I've wanted for a long time. Again, subset in the Intellivision genre. get it narrowed down, and I got a copy of Whitewater. Complete in box. I love it. I love the Magic games. They are the best third-party producer for Intellivision. Activision was for Atari. The Magic was second. Magic was number one for Intellivision, with probably Activision second. But anyway, this one, I don't know that it had the overlays with it. Oh, we got a couple of manuals with it. He told me that there were no overlays. I think I do have overlays, or I can find some. But what a great box. Whitewater. That is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to play that game. I've watched a few different videos and stuff of reviews and such, and I'm gonna have to check that one out and learn how to play it and do a review myself. Whitewater. Definitely going to be keeping those chippers. And now the last one. Right along the line with my Magic games, I got a complete in-box version of Tropical Trouble. Manual. Thought the overlays were with this one, maybe not. No overlays with this one either. But that's alright. Complete in-box Tropical Trouble. I always love that graphic on the box. There's some people think that this may be I can't remember if it is or isn't, sort of like somewhat of a sequel. Not really a sequel, but along the lines from Beauty and the Beast. But I'm not 100% sure on that. I'll have to double check. But at the end of the day, it was one of the 2 or 3 Magic titles that I still needed. And actually, I think it's one of the last. I think there's only one left now. I think only Fathom. I think I only need Fathom to complete my Magic and Intellivision collection. Thank you very much, Luke and Gordy. You did good. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Well, guys, that's it for this wave of pickups. What a great lot. N64, Xbox collection, Atari 2600 collection, NES, Intellivision. Great games for Dan's Wii collection. Can't believe I got those. Can't wait to try to find more. Have a lot of fun with that. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for spending a little bit of time with me today. Don't forget to hit like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time after I get some more pickups, because I think I probably will. Take care.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up.
Hey guys, this is Brian from Brian's Man Cave, and you're watching Papa Pete, the old ass gamer.
What the hell?